Hey, boys and girls, let's talk about writing. So, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to do a little bit of fun with writing time. So, each day you're going to get a new Google slide and you're going to get to decorate it. You're going to make this background picture become a story of your very own. So, what I've done is I have given you some character pieces and some things to use for your story. You can put them in your story. You do not have to use all of these choices. You use what you want for your picture. Now, once you get your picture situated the way you want, I do want you to click the next slide and I want you to give your story a title. And then I want you to tell your story using a beginning, a middle, and an end to your story. So we're going to do a little bit of practice today together. So you're going to watch Miss Tanner do this, and then we're going to work together. All right, so let me go back to this first Google slide. Now, I think I want to tell a story about a snowman. So I'm going to click and hold and drag my snowman to the picture. Now, I can make my snowman bigger. I can click and hold and drag down to make my snowman smaller. What if I want 2 snowmen? Well, I can do that too. What if I don't want to use this one, I want this one, and I want to have 2 of them? Well, I can come up over to edit, and I can hit copy, and then I can click off the snowman, and I can go back to edit, and I can hit paste. And there's my extra snowman. So now I have 2 of the same things. Now, I don't really want 2 snowmen, but I wanted to show you how to do that in case you guys wanted 2 snowmen. Now, I think I'll tell a story about some boys and girls who were out playing in the snow. And I'm going to put my skier back there. He's skiing. And I think I'm going to put my girls over here by the bench. And maybe they're going ice skating and they can't find their ice skates. So maybe their ice skates are missing. And I'm going to put the ice skates over here by the snowman, maybe a little bit behind the snowman. Maybe they were hiding. All right. And maybe I'll have a little bit of a fire over here where they can warm up because it's so cold outside. All right, now I've got my story together. Now notice I did not use all of my pieces down here, and that's okay. I'm going to go to my next page, and now I'm going to tell my story. And I think I'm going to say the missing skates. Now, notice that I have a capital for the T and the M and the S, because when you are writing a title, the beginning words have to have a capital at the beginning of the word. Now I can tell my story. Now, friends, if you want to write your story on paper first, that's perfectly okay. Get out a piece of paper and a pencil, write your beautiful story, and you can even look at your background that you made, and then come in here and type your story for me. Now, do the best job you can. If you know how to spell the words, spell them correctly. But if you get to a word and you don't know how to spell it, then I just want you to stretch it out and sound it out like we've done all year. It's okay to use those inventive spellings, okay? All right, so my story is going to be about the missing skates. So remember, I have to have a good beginning, and I'm going to say it was a cold winter morning. It was a cold winter morning. Now, is it morning? Let me double check. Is it morning? I think so. I think this is probably the sun, not the moon, but it's a winter sun, and so it's not as bright. Now, if you want to say that's a moon, then you can say one winter night. That's fine with me. My friend Lucy and I went to the cabin. We decided to skate on the lake. I put my skates, oops, I forgot a space, skates on and was waiting on Lucy. All right, let's go back to my picture. See how I have my skates on? I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can tell she's got her skates on. She is telling the story, and this is Lucy over here. Lucy could not find her skates. Lucy looked inside the cabin, but they were not there. I said, Lucy, I will help you find them. Let's go look by the fire. Lucy and I went to look by the fire, but the skates were not there. Lucy began to cry. Oh no, friends. I said, I'm putting my talking marks in here because this is exactly what I said. Lucy, don't cry. I will help you find them. I took my skates off and went looking for her skates. I left mine right outside the cabin so I wouldn't lose them, right? Because we wouldn't want her skates to go missing while she was looking for Lucy's skates. Lucy and I walked around the lake looking for the skates. Lucy started to run. I said, Lucy, where are you going? Lucy yelled, I see them. I forgot that while we were building the snowman, I set them down. Lucy and I ran back to the lake to skate. Now here's my ending, friend. I have to end it. She found her skates, but I still need to put an ending on there. What did they do right after they found their skates? Of course, they went skating. We had a wonderful time skating on the ice. All right, friends, there is my story that matches my picture. Lucy and I were going to skate on the lake, but she had misplaced her skates, and they were by the snowman that they had built earlier that day. All right, friends, I hope this helps you. Let me go over one more time how to click and drag your picture, how to make a copy of it, and how to make it bigger. So if I want the owl in my picture, I'm going to click him. I'm going to click and hold and drag him up and put him in the tree. Now, if I want him bigger, I'm going to grab this corner. I'm going to click and hold and then drag to make it bigger. And if I want it smaller, if I said, nah, that's too big, then I can click and hold and go forward and make it smaller again. Now, friend, do you remember how we make a copy? What if I want an owl in this tree and I want his owl friend over here in this tree? So I'm going to go up to edit. I'm going to make sure my owl is outlined with these blue squares, and I'm going to say copy. Then I'm going to click off my owl. And then I'm going to go back to edit and I'm going to hit paste. And there is my second owl. Now I'm going to make him a little smaller. Maybe one is the daddy and one is the mommy, or they could just be friends. All right, friends. I hope you have fun with these new writing activities, and I hope you write some wonderful stories. Happy writing, friends!